Hi everyone, Flora here, and today actually last night I went live on my Instagram and I shared something that I want to share with you today. And it's a quote that I heard several years ago from Stephen Covey, who is the author of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and this is the workbook that actually goes with it. And I was thinking about a quote from that book that made such a profound impact on my life. And like more than almost any other quote. Now, if you've been following me, you know that one of my favorite quotes is "Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right," by Henry Ford. But this one is right up there with that one as one of my favorites. And I'm going to read the quote to you. And again, this is from Stephen Covey. What's one habit, if started today, would make the biggest impact in your life or business? And I want to repeat that. What's one habit, if you started today, would make the biggest impact in your life or business? Now, you don't necessarily have to think of it as a habit. You can think about it as that 1 degree shift. You know, for years, I've been preaching and teaching about the 1 degree shift. So the 1 degree shift is essentially, most people think to make a change, you have to do a 360 degree or 180 degree shift in your life. And you have to make radical changes and do radical things in order to get the results you want. But in reality, lasting change does not come from that. And in fact, if you do that, you're usually setting yourself up for failure. So how lasting change actually occurs is by making one baby change or one baby shift, aka the 1 degree shift. It's not doing a 45 or 90 or 180 or whatever. It's literally doing a baby pivot, 1 degree. And so that's what this quote embodies, is what's one thing, if you started today, would make the biggest impact in your life and or your business. One thing. That's it. One baby step, one baby thing, one tiny itty bitty shift. We don't climb Mount Everest in a day. We do it one baby step at a time. Sometimes we take leaps, sometimes we fall back, but we still go forward. So I really want you to ask yourself today, what's one thing? And you know, really give yourself permission to be honest with yourself about what it is that you want. And just say, what's one thing, if I do this consistently over the next year, what's the one thing that's really going to make the biggest impact in my life? And just start thinking about it and drop it in the comments, whether you're watching this live or watching the recording. Drop it in the comments and let me know what it is for you. I'm going to bring this up on my laptop. Facebook actually was down yesterday, and it was down last week. It's been very interesting. And it's been a little glitchy this morning as well. So I'm going to see if I can see the posts. I see people coming on and dropping off a lot, so I think a lot of people are having issues. But let's just say that you want to start getting up earlier, okay? So in order for you to get up earlier, what would you have to do to set yourself up so that you could get up earlier? Well, go to bed earlier. If you go to bed at midnight or 1 o'clock, you're probably not going to be able to get up at 6 o'clock and have a clear mind, okay? So, think about if you want to lose weight. Well, weight is a symptom of something else. It's a symptom of stress. We could be eating the exact same things, but if we have higher cortisol levels or stress levels in our life, our body naturally will hold weight around the midsection. So, if you haven't changed your diet, but you're gaining weight, look at your stress levels. How can you reduce stress? So what's one thing that, if done repeatedly for the entire year, or just maybe even for the rest of your life, would reduce your stress levels? It could be meditate or do something that will help you reduce those cortisol levels on a daily basis, okay? I'm gonna pop on over to the comments on my laptop. Good morning, yay! So, if you wanna make more money in your business, do you sell every day? Do you sell? Do you build relationships every day? Do you reach out to people and say, hey, what's up? How's it going? Not from a superficial way, but from a place of building relationships. There's a book called The Go-Giver if you are in sales or if you have your own business. If you have your own business, you are in sales. Read The Go-Giver. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing book. So freaking good. But I really want you to think about this over the next couple of days, and especially going into the holidays. You know, we've got Thanksgiving tomorrow. We have, you know, solstice, Christmas, Hanukkah, and there's all these other ones that I'm totally blanking on right now, but all of the winter holidays. And, well, for some of you, it's summer holidays because you're watching on the other side of the globe. But anyway, really think about, you know, a lot of the times people let things slide during the holidays. They eat sugar when they know that their body doesn't really like a lot of sugar, or they eat, you know, heavy foods when they don't really, you know, resonate with heavy foods. They stop exercising. They overschedule themselves. So really give yourself permission to pick something that you know you can commit to. Now, the thing about this is the people that are successful and get results are the people that take action. You know, you can hear about this all day long. You could watch this video every single day and try to stay motivated. But the thing is motivation is fleeting. And the reason why I actually want to do a whole separate video about this is the reason why motivation is fleeting is because for a split second when you're motivated, what happens is it's almost like you time travel. You get a glimpse into the future of what's possible, of this future version of yourself of like, yeah, oh my gosh, I totally could do that. Yes! And you get all excited and you get really motivated and you're like, hell yeah, let's do this. And then what happens is all of a sudden real life sets in and you're like, oh, well, and then you start telling yourself all these bullshit excuses why you can't do something or why you can't stick with something. And the truth of the matter is that you can stay motivated. It's simply by just saying, what's one thing I can do? One baby thing, one baby step. It could be, I'm not going to put sugar in my coffee anymore. I'm going to start drinking it black or start drinking it with other stuff but without the sweetener. If you want to cut out sweeteners, if your body doesn't resonate with sweetener. Me, I'm a honey girl. I put honey in coffee. It's so good. If you haven't tried it and you're looking for a sugar substitute, it is amazing. If you want to get sexy arms, woohoo, do the 30-day 100 push-up challenge. I've been doing that. We are on day, like, I don't even know, 15 or something. And I can now bust out 100 push-ups in like 5 minutes. I'm really excited. The first time was not, it took me forever to get 100 push-ups down in one day. But anyway, so, think about one thing that you could do every day. And it doesn't have to be 100 push-ups, okay? It could just be, if you want to be more flexible, start doing some yoga, like 5 minutes of yoga every single day. If you want to be a writer, write every day. Sit at your laptop or your computer or your typewriter and type. Just say, I'm going to do 1 page a day. That's it. Or I'm going to type for 5 minutes a day. And free write. See what comes out. So think about your goals. Think about what it is that you want to really accomplish. Not what you think you want, but what you really want, like what you feel in here. And then give yourself permission to do it. Okay? So I hope this serves you today. If it does, I really want to hear from you. Private message me here on Facebook. Excuse me. And if you're watching this on YouTube or on my website, I want you to email me, flora@florasage.com, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can comment below, but talk to me. Let me know what's one thing you really truly want to do over the next year. And like I said, this is a baby step. This is not, I'm just all of a sudden gonna not eat after 5 o'clock. For some people, that's huge, especially if maybe you don't even get home until 4:30 and you, whatever, you know what I mean? So, and if you want my help with this, and I'll coach you, comment in the comments, and let me know if you're struggling with this, and I will respond. I'll be like, okay, this is one of the ways that you could do this. I'll make some recommendations, or you can private message me. Let me know how this has motivated you, how this has served you. And if you really loved it, I want you to tag some friends below or share this video with them. Because the thing about this is that, like I said, so many people think lasting change comes from making a 360 or 180 degree shift. And that's not the case. Lasting change truly comes from making a tiny pivot, a 1 degree shift, and that commitment to that shift every single day. And making a 1 degree shift, all of a sudden over time, you're gonna notice so much has changed and so much is different. This is just like driving across the country, okay? And you have a car and it's set to a specific destination. Let's just say that you sneeze, you're like, achoo, and it shifts the wheel 1 degree. Well, before you know it, instead of going to California, you're up in Canada or you're down in Mexico. So that 1 degree shift is pivotal, truly pivotal in your life, if you allow it to be, and if you give yourself permission to say, this is the one thing that I'm gonna do, okay? So, I love you all. Please private message me. Let me know how this has served you. If you're watching this on my Facebook, or I'm sorry, on YouTube, comment below. If you're watching this on, or anywhere, and you want to email me flora@florasage.com. Let me know how this has helped you, and also how I can help you in finding that 1 degree shift for you to take so that you can finally start to see lasting results in your life. All right? Okay. I love you all. Have a fabulous rest of your day. Mwah! Love you. Bye.